Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we are going to look on how you can apply for an extension of a research permit in Kenya. And down here below we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure website page, where we have given you detailed information on how you can go about the application process so you can get an extension on your research permit. On our right hand side of our screen, we have included a select language option through which you can select the language which you could easily understand and comprehend, and by choosing that language, all the information on our wiki procedure website page will be translated to the language of your choice, and you can easily revert back to English by clicking on this show original button, or by clicking on the downward pointing arrow and selecting English once again. We have included links to external websites where you can visit and get more information about how to carry out research in Kenya, the guidelines, and also the application process for you to have an extension. And let me mention at this juncture that the application process can be done in person or online, but for our video today we are going to concentrate on the online application process, and we also have a video which details how you can go about the application process in person. So for our online application process, we have included links to the online platform which we are going to use to make the application, and this is the National Commission for Science and Technology online platform. And through this platform you will be able to create an account and make an application for an extension for your research permit. And we are going to go through this as we move on with our presentation today. But before we move on, I will urge you to go ahead and click the like button, subscribe button, and notification button, so you can get notifications every time we upload new content on our YouTube channel. So let's get back to our presentation, and the list of items which we are going to cover in this session include the following. You're going to see the need for the extension of the research permit, the eligibility, the required documents, steps to follow in making the application, the fees, validity period, processing time, office location and contact information, and any other information that we may find relevant on how we can apply for the extension of our research permit in Kenya. So welcome to our presentation today, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. Need for extension of the research permit. The research extension will enable you to continue to carry out your research once the validity period of your research permit has elapsed. Section 17 of the Science, Technology and Innovation Act of Kenya of 2013 requires that all persons intending to undertake a research in the country to have a valid research permit. It's illegal to undertake or continue undertaking research in Kenya without a valid research license or permit. The eligibility criteria is as follows: students, private individuals, public institutions or private institutions, either Kenyan or non-Kenyan, carrying out research in Kenya and are in need of an extension of their research period are eligible to make the application. Also, one should possess a valid or expired research permit to also be able to apply for an extension. The required documents are as follows. You need a comprehensive progress report and justification for continuation of the project or the research project which you are currently undertaking. You also need a letter from your sponsor detailing that you will be sponsored to continue out with your research. You also need a letter from the affiliating institution supporting the application for renewal of the research permit. Steps to follow in making the applications are as follows. First of all, let's mention that for you to make an application for extension, you must have initially applied for a research permit through NACOSTI online platform, and this should be done at the renewal or extension for the research permit should be done at least 3 months before the expiry of the research permit. So the online application is as follows. The first step, application for research extension can be done online through visiting the National Commission for Science, Technology and Innovation online platform, NACOSTI, and login into your account. This is the account which you use to make the application for the research permit. So on your dashboard, click on the apply permit icon and apply for an extension of the existing research project. We are going to see how we are going to do this in practically. So go ahead and fill the required details and upload the required documents. After you have provided the required details, a verification email will be sent to your email address with the payment details. So just log in into your email address to view your payment details and use the the provided bank details which have been sent to your email address to make the payment. Bank details have also been explained in the fee section of this video. After you've made the payment, you'll receive a confirmation email acknowledging your payment once the payment is received. And after this, you can log in to check your research extension permit application status in your dashboard. And you will receive a prompt email once your research permit is ready, and this normally takes a period of 2 weeks. You can print your research extension permit from your dashboard once it's ready. Okay, let's go and look and take a look on how this is done before we move on with our presentation. Okay. So go to NACOSTI, or the National Commission for Science, Technology and Innovation online platform through this link right here. This link, you can also access it from our wiki procedure website page. Just click on this online platform and you'll be directed to this page. So you can go ahead and if you don't have an account, you can click create an account, select your home country, but remember that you must have had applied for a research permit for you to get an extension. So let's say, for example, my home country is Angola. Click on next. Accept the terms and conditions, click next. You'll be given to give your biodata, upload the required documents, which is your passport and your national ID, then click submit. After you clicked on submit, you'll get a verification email in your email address. So go and click the verifying email address and then come back and log in into your account. Once you have logged in, you'll be directed to almost the same page as this. So let's get back to this. Okay, you'll be directed to this page, then come to apply for permit. Now here is where you're going to indicate that you had already had a previous permit application, and the reference number for approval or rejection. You're supposed to fill it here. So the first question, have you ever applied for a permit to conduct in Kenya before? Click on yes. Click on the title of the project. So indicate the title of the project which you are working on, the name of your affiliating institution, source of finance, and amount of the finance which you are going to continue, which is going to fund your project. So depending on the title and the reference number, you'll be directed to the next page. So indicate the title of the project which you want, research project which you want to continue with. So select your area of research, the project details, where you are going to carry out the project. Then continue. After you fill this, continue clicking on next. You'll be asked for additional details, personal reference. Upload the progress report. Upload the progress report, letter from sponsor. Upload a letter from the affiliating institution endorsing the extension. After that, an email will be sent to your affiliating institution, or they will be contacted so that they can vouch and validate for you, and they can vouch for you so that your application for extension can be approved. And once you have uploaded the documents, an email address will be sent to your email. An email will be sent to your email address detailing the amount of fees applicable, how much you're supposed to pay for the renewal. And once you have made the renewal, you have made the payment, you'll be able again to access. You will receive a prompt acknowledging that you have made the payment, and you can once again come and log in into your NACOSTI dashboard and go to permit application status. And here you'll be able to see your application status for renewal, how far it has gone. And once the renewal has been approved, you will receive an email telling you that your application has been approved, and you can be able to download the renewal permit, the extension permit from this dashboard here. So that's easy for you to apply for your extension. And let's look at the fees. The research permit extension is as follows. For East African communities citizens, students and attachment at a graduate and diploma pay 100 shillings, masters pay at 1,000, PhD students pay 2,000, individual and postdoctoral students pay 5,000, private and public institutions pay 10, private companies pay 20,000. The rest are shillings. The rest of Africa charge double the price of East Africa community students, individuals and institutions. Non-Africans are charged for the first category is $150. For master's students is $350. For PhD research students is $400. For postdoctoral and individuals research is $500. For private and public institutions is $1,000. For private companies is $10,000. The fees you can pay if you're paying through Kenya using Kenya shillings. Pay to the commercial bank, Kenya Commercial Bank, Kipande House, Nairobi, and through this account number here, 1104162547. The account name being the National Commission for Science, Technology and Innovation. If you are using US dollars, go to the NIC Bank Town Center and use the account number 1001467375. Account name being the NACOSTI's and name in full, or you can use the SWIFT code which has been indicated here. The validity period for the research permit extension is 1 year. The processing time, if all the requirements of the application are met, it can be ready in 1 month. The office location for NACOSTI, they are off Wayaki Way, Upper Kabete, Nairobi, Kenya, and you can also visit them through their website address, which is www.nacosti.go.ke. Other information is that, in summary, is that you can make this application at least 3 months before. Register with NACOSTI online platform to make the application, or download the form to make Form C to make the application. This you can watch our apply in person video to get to know how you can do this. Get an endorsement from your affiliate institution, and this is you're going to get this after you have filled in your required documents and you have attached everything in your online dashboard. After you have made the application and submitted it, the NACOSTI is going to review your application for an extension, and after your application has been reviewed and it's successful, you are going to get an approval. So thank you for watching our video today. But before we have left, once again, just a quick recap. Application, go click on the apply button. Once you are at the apply button, you'll be able to select that you have already had made an application. So once you're here, again, click on yes, click on the previous title or the title which you want to make an extension for the research permit and the reference number, and fill in the required details. After that, go ahead, make the payment, and for you to monitor how the status of your extension, log in once again to your dashboard, and through here click on the permit application status, and through here you'll be able to monitor the how far your application for extension status has reached. So thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe and notification button to get more information whenever we upload new content. So thank you for watching, and all the best.